Do. Actually got pretty good light.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's better than the old studio.
Yeah, we've we're slowly coming up. Oh, are you watching this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm.
Well, what's up, everyone? So basically, like just what you saw in the description, we're just chatting. We haven't done a live stream
Since February 2021.
Yeah, and
almost a year ago.
A lot's gone on since we've done our last chat. The big thing I think is we live in Florida now. So if you really haven't followed us, we're busy, bug.
Okay. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, bud.
I'm just asking if you want to watch Funko tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. You want to?
Yeah, we'll watch it tomorrow, bug. That's what happens when you go live. Forgot my drink over here. We moved to Florida. Christy and I, probably about the last couple of years, we've been talking about moving to Florida, and pandemic hit, and during the pandemic we came down to Florida 3 times. August of 2020.
Let's see. Yeah, we went January 2021.
Well, but the first time was August. Then we came down in November. November was crazy because we did 54-hour trip.
Mm-hmm.
We literally drove down just to go shopping, just to get out of Virginia, and then back on Sunday. So we literally left Thursday night and came back Sunday, which we talked about in one of our previous videos after that we did that, and we got a pretty good haul off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So then we decided after our January trip that we were going to do this.
It was a good time.
The housing market was a great time to sell our house in Virginia, so we ended up selling. But we started looking for houses down here in Florida. Now, when Christy and I decided to move down here, we actually did talk to Tim, Wesley, and Blake and said, hey, what are you guys willing to do? Are you guys wanting to do this? And they all for it. So we started looking for houses and worked with a couple realtors, and we put 18 bids on homes, which we were going VA. And with this housing market, no one wanted to touch VA because you're not going to get top price really with VA loans because of the appraisals. So we ended up renting through a property management company,
mm-hmm.
and and here we are. We moved in July. Now, before that, probably one of the big things that did happen with us is this young man. If you don't know, or is new to the channel, we're very active with scouts. So Tim, after
let's see, we started 2019, COVID hit, and then January we started getting everything done.
Yeah, we were slated to start his Eagle Scout project in March of 2020, and then we all know what happened in March of 2020. So his project got on hold. So we finally didn't get his project done until March of last year. Just in time for us to move. Of course, he had his Eagle board, so we're actually traveling back to Virginia to have his Eagle Scout ceremony in March. A year after he earned his Eagle. We've just been busy. And so looking forward to finally presenting him with his Eagle Scout medal.
Yeah.
In fact, we are going to video it. So if you've never seen an Eagle Scout ceremony, once we've done that, we'll actually upload it to our channel, so you can see what all is involved in an Eagle Scout ceremony. And when you watch it, it's just for that eagle. It's just talk about the accomplishments of what that scout did. And Tim's done a lot in his scouting career. So, but
years.
we've got Wesley. He's coming up for his eagles. So we're working on his project. We hit a snag when we moved here and everything. So we finally got his project lined up. Hopefully we'll be finishing it next month. And then when we go up to Virginia, having his eagle board. So have 2 Eagle Scouts in the family. Well, 3, count me. And we, so we finally moved here in July. Now I did not, we kind of did things backwards. We moved down here without me having a job. So Chrissy left her job working for the school district in Virginia. I continued working up in Virginia. So I was commuting on my days off back down here to see the family. But I now have a new job down here in Florida. So I'm down here in Florida now. And you're going to be seeing more videos down here.
Because through 2021, we had an inconsistent upload schedule.
Yeah, with us
moving.
Of course, we did video our moving, our drive down and everything, which instead of an 11-hour trip, it took us 15 hours. So that was fun. That was exciting. And it was definitely interesting moving down here. Of course, we moved down here July 1st.
So it was hot.
Yeah, we always like to choose the hottest parts of the year to move. But nonetheless, of course, our first house we moved in November, so that wasn't bad. It was this second house we moved in the summertime, and then this. But we're building. We have settled in Winter Haven. We are in the Central Florida area. So, where is, the big question for us is kind of where our channel is going to go from here. Now, we're an attractions review, and our videos were really geared up in Virginia. And at the time, before we decided to move to Florida, we even kind of said that, because we did do a couple Disney and everything, but we were like, we don't want to kind of be those, the outsiders coming down just to do video. So, but now we live in Florida. So, we're pass holders. Yay.
We go way too much. I have friends that now think I live there.
Yeah.
To this point.
I mean, we have definitely gotten our money's worth out of the pass holder. Which we'll probably talk about pass holder stuff in a minute, in a little bit. But we, now that we live here in Winter Haven, which is in Polk County, we are just over an hour from almost any theme park in the area.
Yeah.
Right now, the house that we're renting in, we're literally 10 minutes from Legoland. We're 50 minutes from Disney Prop. Just between 50 minutes to just over an hour to SeaWorld and Universal, and about the same to Busch Gardens. But, one thing about our channel is, we like to hit things that, aren't typically seen. Our most popular video, which blows my mind, is our Holocaust video, which is that's wild. The thing, because we all know the Holocaust is, it's controversial.
It's a touchy subject for people.
It is a touchy subject. But we've gotten over 3,000 views on that since we did it, which was in 2019. That was no.
We started.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it wasn't 2019 because we started the channel in 2020.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I forgot that we're a pandemic channel. We had nothing better else to do, so we started our own channel.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. We've gone to all different types of places, museums. We did the Funland in Fredericksburg.
King's Dominion.
We've done King's Dominion because that was our home amusement park.
We've done SeaWorld. We did Disney. We have done Universal City Walk. We've done
which Voodoo Donuts. That's good stuff. But wow. Yeah, so now that we're down here, again, because we're living in Polk County, we're going to be hitting a lot of the attractions, especially here in Polk County. We're probably going to, be doing videos showing, places you probably don't think about. There's an aviation museum up in, Polk City.
There's Bach Tower.
There's Bach Tower, which looks beautiful. It's a beautiful garden. And so we're definitely going to be checking that out.
You might even go to Old Town.
Oh, we'll definitely be hitting Old Town and everything. But I'm talking like right now, just county. There's stuff in Lakeland, here in Winter Haven, Bartow, Lake Wales. There's a place I really want to go check out. Called Spook Hill, which basically, I guess, the way if you park your car a certain way, it looks like even though your car's flat, it looks like your car is it starts going backwards. Yeah, it's something about physics or something, but definitely need to go check that out. So I mean, and obviously we're going to be doing, now that we are here in Florida, we're going to be doing Disney videos. If we go to Universal, we're going to do some Universal videos. Same thing with SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Legoland. If we go to those parks, we're definitely going to be doing videos. Again, when you watch our videos, we don't heavily edit our videos. It's basically, we video a segment, and then once we get all those segments done, we splice them together, and
Very much.
We're kind of like a raw attractions channel.
Yes.
We don't go for the glitz and glam and everything. But we may try a few things out. So what we use for editing is called InShot. It's just an app on the phone. And this is pretty much when we do our videos. We shoot completely off of my cell phone. And we started out shooting on the Google Pixel 3. And I just updated my phone to the Pixel 6. And actually, I like it. Now, I guess you can say we kind of upped the game a little bit. And Chrissy, for Christmas, thank you, honey, got me the GoPro 9. I actually like this one, the size. This will fit in my pocket a lot easier than this on our.
If you watched our recent Epcot video, that's what we filmed on.
Correct. Yeah, we use this completely. The only problem I have with the GoPro is during the daytime, it looks great. The sound is great. But when you go into dark spaces, like when you go into these queues and everything inside the show buildings and everything, this is not good. This does better indoors. than this. And one of these times I'm going to do a video. I'm going to choose a dark ride at Disney and going to do a comparison. What is better? The Google Pixel 6 or the GoPro 9. So, but this is good. It took me a little bit to understand how to work this. One, downloading everything. It seemed like in order for me to download stuff, I had to get a subscription. So now when I do video shooting and everything, I downloads into a cloud and everything, and then I can download it to my phone. So just because we do all our editing through the phone, I don't do anything fancy on the computer and everything. All our editing is done on the phone. That is literally how raw this is. We are because my niece and nephew up in Ohio, they've asked for ride videos of Disney. So you're going to start seeing some Disney ride videos. We have 3 right now in our queue that eventually, we'll be slowly popping those out. And those are Frozen Ever After, the Grand Fiesta, and we did Pirates on this past Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Yeah. So like I said, we are. This is completely, this and this. Now, obviously, doing roller coasters, I'm looking forward to trying this out on coasters that will allow us to wear these. But I think one of our next big videos, we're definitely. I think we're going to go hit the Central Florida Tourist Information Center, which is in Davenport. It's on Route 27, just off of I-4. And hey, speaking of I-4, most of the construction's done. I mean, they're widening the section from Power Pole Mickey to 27. They're adding lanes and everything. But when you're going through Orlando, traffic so far has actually not been too terrible. So especially with my commute and everything, it's not bad. But yeah, so before, I guess, talking about some of the videos that, we're planning on doing, like I said, we're going to do videos here in Polk County. We're going to hit some other places, because I know we want to go to Gatorland. Throw Tim to one of the gators and see what happens.
I can't stop.
That would up our views. Kid gets eaten by gators. 1 million views. Hey, we gone viral. Anyways, so doing videos, Tim is actually going to do a series of videos. So I'm going to let him kind of touch on that. What you want to do.
So it's pretty much going to be, I say we're going to probably start around like April, May, maybe. But I'm going to try to do a 5-part series where I go to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and maybe Disney Springs, and just give you what I like to do, or my point of view of just all parks. And that's basically the future for me. Basically
a teenager's perspective, because let's face it, I mean, Disney there's things that teenagers like, there's things that teenagers wouldn't like, and I think it'll be some neat videos, hearing what a teenager, would actually, might consider doing when you're at Disney. Now, obviously, he's going to walk around by himself and doing this, because when you're with your parents, you're gonna ride stuff. You're gonna ride the cutesy rides. You're looking for more like the thrill rides, stuff. So
Like Magic Kingdom. I like going on like Haunted Mansion. I like Big Thunder, Seven Doors, Space Mountain. Um, and so a lot of the thrill rides I like going on.
so yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing those videos, and these will be the first really true videos Tim will produce himself.
Yeah, and I'll edit. So if they're bad, it's his fault.
Thanks,
Yep.
appreciate that. So yeah. Anyways, so we got some ideas coming down, and trying to think. I know there was more we wanted to talk about and everything. God, we've only been on 20 minutes. What's of course, we were just at Epcot this past weekend,
Yes.
and if anybody has followed social media, the big
If you've
ticket,
been living under a rock,
the big ticket item.
well,
Yeah, the big ticket item was this Figment popcorn bucket. Now, I am a huge fan of Figment ever since I was a kid. And honestly, Disney bring back the original or redo Figment. But yes, we got one. No, we did not wait 5-6 hours.
we 45. Well,
Get roughly 45 minutes.
yeah, 45.
There was no way I would have waited over an hour for this, but I love it. It is a very cute bucket. Actually has a lot of room in it. The cord, which I've taken off and put it in here, has the 50th logo on it and everything. So,
And they're sold out.
and these are sold out. They sold out in
Today's-
4 days.
Today's,
No, this is Wednesday. So,
yes, Wednesday.
so less than a week, these things sold out. They had 299 boxes.
I think they started selling them Friday?
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday? I don't know.
And I mean, of course, people were buying these and immediately were on eBay. What was the highest?
330 sold.
No, how much? How
Yeah.
much money?
Yeah, $330.
That was okay. So
$330.
I
$330 and 27 shit.
I would not pay for this, but we've updated. Christy and I have basically said that we're going to start collecting popcorn buckets for our new kitchen and everything to put on top of the cabinets and everything. So we've kind of done. We've got 7 buckets now. I've got the Millennium Falcon, the AT-AT, which I just heard there's the mouse. Tim just told me today that there's a mouse droid popcorn bucket. May have to go get that because it's Star Wars. But of course, we got of course, these aren't hard to find. You can get them in the Magic Kingdom.
You can get them anywhere now.
Pretty much anywhere. These, we just got this. I got this for Chrissy. She wanted these. They come in 4 colors: red, blue, yellow,
and red.
red. When me and the boys were at the park on Sunday, we only saw red and green. But these sold out really quick, and now you're seeing these again. So, finally, they came in on the boat. But the one thing that shocked me, and because these were apparently hard to get during Halloween if you went to the parks, and I never saw them in the parks when we were there. But then these showed up at the Character Warehouse for $15. And I mean, definitely, just the way it is, it just doesn't feel like it would hold a lot of popcorn. But nevertheless, we got that. But the Character Warehouse, if you don't know about the Character Warehouse, there's two in the Orlando area. One over by Universal outlets, and then there's the outlets at Vineland. The one at Vineland is a bigger store. Right now, honestly, the prices, it used to be when we first started going there, I mean, you literally could get t-shirts for $8, sweatshirts for $10, $12. Now they're up the price, and I get why they're doing it. They're trying to combat the resellers, the eBayers. I get it. But for us, that was a way for us to not have to go to pay full price for things at Disney Springs. But now you might as well just go to Disney Springs and buy full price. But every once in a while you can catch some okay deals at Character Warehouse. Are we ever going to do videos of the Character Warehouse?
Probably, maybe,
possibly. I don't know. There's some YouTubers that do the Character Warehouses a lot. One is Dad Scott Parks. He's a great one to watch when it comes to the Character Warehouse. He gives you, hey, here's retail price. Here's the price. Basically, if you're not getting 50% off, I love what he does with his mugs, where he does the fingers. This is a 2-finger mug, 3-finger mug, full finger, and he's a fun YouTuber to watch. And there's a couple other YouTubers. We did see, we've seen Tim Tracker go. Used to go. He doesn't go there anymore. I can't remember.
Tip of the
Ears, which one time we were actually in and saw him. Gave, hey, like watching your show. But definitely Dad Scott Parks. He's got some of the good merchandise videos. We really probably won't dive really too much into some of the merch. I mean, probably when we're in the parks and we're walking around, we may hit some of the stores and we may show you, but I don't know. Again, where we're going to go, I don't know. I'd love to be able. We have no partnerships or anything. We don't know any YouTubers down here, but it'd be really cool if we got connected with some local YouTubers. Would love to be able to, especially since we're going to be showcasing Polk County attractions. It'd be great if we can get a partnership with the tourism here in Polk County. But You got anything? I see you got your orange bird.
Oh yeah. So one thing is that I like collecting, I think I've shown a few here, is I like collecting Funko Pops, or anything Funko pretty much. And not anything recently has been in like Disney World. I know they're getting a 50th Mickey with the castle. And the only ones that like are Disney exclusives out right now is in Disneyland for Adventures Campus. So the one that I got so far is the Orange Bird pin.
But it's also a stand.
Yeah.
It stands up.
Yeah. So, and now the last time we were at Disney Springs, they did have the 3 hitchhiking ghosts.
I didn't see this last time. We'll have to go and take a picture and put it onto our Instagram, DS Attractions Review. So like I said, one of the things we did moving down here and is we basically jumped at the chance to become pass holders.
And do we abuse it? Yes, we do.
Well, let's not say abuse. We have utilized our passes. Abuse it makes it sound like, we're doing bad stuff. We ain't doing bad stuff. But we definitely use our passes course, I switched my pass over and got the 50th anniversary pass order card. We have the magic bands too and everything, but yeah, we went with the sorcerer, which basically our only blockout dates are the end of November, Thanksgiving, and the last 2 weeks of the year in December. Excuse me. So, and I get it, when they rolled out the new passes, which is Pixie Dust, which is pretty much weekdays only. I call that the adults only with no kids pass because, probably most adults who are either have no kids or retired are going to go during the week or go on Fridays. The Pirate Pass, which you're allowed to go weekends, weekdays, but you have less, you have more blockout dates, mostly your holidays and your spring break here, which honestly, okay, you can't go to the holidays. Woo, okay. Usually when the parks are at its busiest, any time of the year. But again, we've got the Sorcerer Pass. So we have no blockout dates until November, but our passes are up now in September, which we still need to talk if we're going to continue the passes and everything, or was this just a one-time thing for us? But what I have seen so far, and chime in.
Let's talk about the freaking lightning.
Oh
lane.
no!
Okay.
We are gonna get to lightning lane.
Never mind. We're not talking about the lightning lane.
Yeah, we're not talking about that yet. But being pass holders. Now I know when they rolled out the new passes, there was a lot of angry existing pass holders because things were no longer there. They got rid of Photo Pass, and
Pass is still here.
But you have to add on to it. You added on the water parks and stuff. So, what's interesting about these passes is you have the Pixie, the Pirate, and the Sorcerer, and the Accredit Pass. Those are available to all Florida residents. All four are available to Florida residents. Now, once you get up to Sorcerer, those are available for Disney Vacation Club members. Here's where I think Disney forgot about some of its pass holders out of state. The only passes that a out-of-state person can buy, if you're not a DVC member, is the Accredit Pass, which it's like $1,300 a person.
Well, let's go to trusty Google.
Yeah, let's check out Google. It used to be where you could buy a pass and what was it? I think if you were going for 2 weeks, you got the Premier Pass, and again, I don't know what the old passes were because we weren't pass holders then.
$99 per month, but if you pay it in total, it's $1,299 plus tax.
1,200. Okay, if you're single, okay, maybe that might be worth it. But when you got a family of 5, that's over $5,000. Especially if you live out of state. If you're a family that lives in Georgia, okay, you might come down to the Disney proper, more times to make it worthwhile. I think we figured, with the Sorcerer Pass, we had to come at least 7-8 times to make it to where we got our money's worth.
Oh,
now, granted,
we've gone more.
we have gone quite a bit. You can't park hop until 2, which that's fine. Okay. Oh, hey, I can't get into the Magic Kingdom, but I can get into Hollywood Studios, but I can park hop at 2 o'clock to the Magic Kingdom. No problem. So, But with us being pass holders, it seems like our two go-to parks, have been Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
Magic Kingdom.
We've gone to the Magic Kingdom. I think we've only gone to Animal Kingdom twice.
I three.
3 times? Okay.
Three.
I've only gone twice. I think we choose those two because they're easy to park hop to.
Because they have the Skyliner.
You got the
and
Skyliner
boats.
and the boats. Park hopping from Epcot to Magic Kingdom, it feels like it takes longer to get there. Maybe not. Never really timed it. There you go. There's a video for us. How long it takes to get from Epcot to Hollywood Studios. And then if you take the monorail from Epcot, how long does it take you to get to the Magic Kingdom?
10 minutes tops there.
But I think that would be a video for us sometime to do. That could be interesting. But anywho, so it's interesting where you can and cannot get pass holder discounts. We were able to most of your sit down restaurants you get pass holder. There's quick service. I've seen some quick service you do not get discounts.
You can't get discounts. I think we can, but like at the popcorn carts.
I didn't see them. No, because the night we bought the green popcorn bucket, there was no pass holder discount. There's only been one place where we've gotten drinks, and that was at the Epcot area where you get the strollers and EVAs or the scooters. I was shocked when he asked me if we were pass holders, DVC members.
The gift shop at Space Mountain does it too.
Does it? Okay, so it's very, very sporadic. Of course, you get discounts on merchandise and stuff, but to be honest with you, I mean, we get discounts or not, that's fine. But we've definitely got our money's worth. It has been so much fun. And we've not had problems getting reservations. I do like the reservation system. It basically guarantees you to be able to get into the park, especially if you know you're going to be on a busy day. Because you have the reservation, you're guaranteed. Free parking. That's when you're not paying $25 a pop, or of course, if you go to Universal now, what is it, like $29 or something, $35? I don't know. But when you're not paying, we haven't been to Universal since we've lived here. But the free parking, if you figure every time we've gone, we've saved ourselves $25. Now you can upgrade to premium.
Hey, saving money.
Exactly. Now when we go to the parks, we have, we take our own bottled water. We hardly really buy any drinks in the parks. We might buy some popcorn. I know when we went to Epcot last, we did splurge on some Mickey pretzels, and I got a bratwurst with sauerkraut.
We got the German pretzels.
The German pretzels.
Way better.
And
they're like this. They're not even the size of your head. They're over the size of your head.
They're really, really good. But unfortunately, no pass holder discounts. At least they didn't ask, and I can't remember if we asked or not. I don't think so. But anywho, but we did eat at an awesome restaurant, which we'll talk about that. Some of our go-to restaurants.
Yep.
But yeah, being a pass holder has been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So now let's talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to going to Disney.
Lightning Lane.
The Genie Plus. And
Put his foot down.
this is probably going to come back to haunt me one of these days because yes, my goal one day is to work for Disney. I want to work for the mouse. I'm going to drive a bus.
Nothing is fair.
Yeah, I'll either drive a bus or be security. But anyways, and this would probably get me in trouble for saying this, but you know something.
You don't work for.
I don't work for them yet. Once I work for them, then I'll be nice.
Okay.
I love Disney. I love going to the parks, but the Genie Plus, I was not really a big fan of Fast Pass. Did we use it? Yes. The Fast Pass system, when it was originally in, where you were in the park and you went and you had to physically go get a ticket and everything, I was fine with that. But when we were at Epcot on Saturday,
We went to Ratatouille.
because Ratatouille was finally, now no longer virtual queue, it was all standby. We got there at rope drop, which when we got there was at 115 minutes, which did not take us 115 minutes.
Yeah.
We went on it, we came off, we got back in line. Well, by that time, the line was going a lot slower. And that's when we started seeing that Lightning Lane was causing the slow up. And I get it. We used to be those people on vacation. You want to ride as many as you possibly can. But to me, during the pandemic, when they did not have the Fast Pass going, the lines were going faster.
Well, they also had the stickers on the ground that made the lines look large.
True, but when they were like, "Oh, a Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railroad, 40 minutes," we were on and off the ride in 30 because there was no one going in the Fast Pass Lightning Lane, and so the lines just kept moving.
They also didn't have the pre-shows going on.
Well, that's true, but even then, before the Lightning, because we started going as pass holders before Lightning Lane opened. The lines were moving.
Yes.
Now, what we saw on Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and Frozen Ever After,
Even Seven Doors.
they were letting, and I get it, you paid to jump towards the head of the line, have less of a wait. Well, if you're waiting in line and they say, "Oh, it's 70 minutes," look, if you've got to wait 15 minutes or 20 minutes, guess what? You still get your money's worth because you're not waiting the 70s members. For what they've had to put up with, I just read an article regarding a cast member who basically got berated by a mom because the cast member doing his job, keeping strollers from getting strung out and everything, he moved her stroller. I get it. When we had kids, when we had the boys younger and we had strollers, we come out from a show and go, "Oh my God, where's our stroller?" "Oh, it's been moved." Okay. Yeah, it was kind of irritating, but come on. To berate the cast member like this woman did was just completely inappropriate. The cast member's doing his job. Anyways, back to Lightning Lane.
Long story short, it sucks.
So we were noticing that, and they would let like 30 people in Lightning Lane go in. But then we were seeing but they only let 10 standby. But then they would let more Lightning. And again, I get it. You paid the extra to get to the front of the line quicker and get on the ride. But again, if you have to wait 15, 20 minutes compared to everybody else waiting 70, you still got your money's worth. Plus, again, if you don't have Lightning Lane, the lines are going to run faster. The way Disney puts people on these rides quick, you're going to get on the ride.
Or if the ride has single rider, go there.
Yeah, right. Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
They have single rider.
That
Go
goes
do single rider.
so fast.
Like
if it cuts the wait time by like half because you have to wait for like an odd amount of people in a party. Like if it's 3, good. You go to that party. You became part of their family for like the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. So Lightning Lane, not a huge fan. I'm not. Now, am I going to say we are never going to use it? I don't know.
Nice.
We may try it once just to be like, again, for a video, just to really truly see.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Though you won't probably see that right away. But again,
Virtual queue.
But we'll talk about those 2 upcoming rides coming in a minute. Oh yeah, now we're all of a sudden finding stuff to talk about. But yeah, Lightning Lane, not a huge fan. And I just the people who are using Lightning Lane, I know when we were in the Frozen Lane, I saw kids that were going through the Lightning Lane, laughing at everybody else in the standby queue. Well, something, we don't want to pay to use Lightning Lane. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Just because you're paying to get to the front of the line, don't be a jerk.
Hey, at least we have money for churro or pretzels.
That's true. We're gonna spend that $15 on pretzels.
Because trust me, we are on the seafood diet. Because when we see food, we eat it.
Well, I'm trying to lose weight. But it is very hard to lose weight when you're at Disney. Calories don't count. Yeah. So
you're on vacation.
Yeah.
So.
Again, we're not huge fans of the Lightning Lane. That doesn't mean to say we may ever not use it, but again, being pass holders. Oh, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train's at 70 minutes. I can come back and ride that another day. Winnie the Pooh, same thing. Haunted Mansion. That's the great thing about pass holders. We can come back. There's been days where we've only gone to the park and we've been there 2 hours and then left.
There was one time where my whole school was doing testing, so me and my mom went to Disney. We went to Hollywood Studios. We rode Star Tours and then left.
And then went to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
So, but again, that's.
Oh, by the way, Deluxe Burger, fantastic.
I will agree.
It's good. It's the same people who I found out that they're the same people who do Blaze.
Really? Blaze Pizza, that's our go-to place.
Yeah.
If we're doing park hopping, we will actually go to Disney Springs, go to Blaze Pizza, eat, and then go to the park.
Yeah.
It's for the pizza you get, it's reasonable. So
Cheese bread.
yeah, yeah. There was another place that I was saying, it was very reasonable.
Ohana?
Oh yeah. Christy and I did a breakfast one morning, and we went to Ohana and did breakfast. $25 for an all-you-care-to-eat. If you go to our Instagram, I posted pictures of our breakfast DS Attractions review, and that was very worth it. You've got in the all-you-care-to-eat skillet, you had Mickey waffles. It also came with Stitch waffles, biscuits, seasoned potato wedges, which were very good, scrambled eggs, but they were scrambled hard, so they weren't runny. Sausage, but if you don't like sausage, you can ask for bacon. Then they had a ham with a pineapple compote, mixed fruit, and then they gave you like their signature banana coconut bread, which was really good. And then for a drink, they gave you it was called guava juice. Very, very good.
You've never had guava juice?
It was very good. I would drink it again. But also we had a really nice view of the Magic Kingdom. Of course, we got done. We took the boat over and walked around. Of course, that was marathon weekend, and oh my God, it looked like it was summertime.
And as they were doing this, I was learning English.
Yeah, boys were in school. That's kind of the other thing we like about pass holders. Christy and I can just go walk the parks.
Yeah.
We didn't even ride a single ride that day after breakfast. We went and we walked it off. We just did one circle of the Magic Kingdom, came out, went to the Polynesian. I know, no rides. I at least wanted to do at least the people mover.
I'm in distress.
Well, but yeah. So obviously, there's two big rides. Well, there were some rides just this year that has opened up. That one or last year that I'm looking forward to riding. Velocicoaster.
Oh yes.
And granted, that's Universal. Cannot wait to ride Velocicoaster. Of course, we still have to ride Hadron's Motorbike Adventure.
Hulk.
Well, I've ridden Hulk, but last time I rode Hulk.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I rode
Some of
Hulk
us haven't
before they
been
did
to
the
Universal
upgrade.
yet.
I rode it before the upgrade. So
So you rode the less.
of course
safe.
I can say I rode Dueling Dragons before it was Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure.
What?
You're welcome. Mind blown.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but okay.
Anyways,
Carry on.
but SeaWorld has Icebreaker opening in March.
Yes.
That looks like it'd be an interesting coaster to try. Of course,
It was. I think it was finished the last time we were at SeaWorld. They were just.
it was finished.
I think they were trying to. I think they were doing like safety tests, but right now I think it's good, but it won't open until like
March.
Yeah.
So,
Pantheon.
well,
Open in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
One of these days we might get back up to Williamsburg,
Hopefully.
Busch Gardens, and ride Pantheon, the largest multi-launch coaster in the U.S., which beats Cheetah Hunt.
Yeah.
Of course, now that we live here, going to Busch Gardens, Iron Gwazi
Yeah,
will be opening up this year.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. That's that new hybrid coaster that used to be just Gwazi.
We got the biggest one, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Tron.
Well, Tron might not.
Tron, I don't think Tron's going to open this year.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be like late
If it,
2022.
yeah, I mean, they're making progress. And of course, we can't see inside the show building.
Oh, but wait, can we see it?
But God, that's just that is a coaster.
Like when you are going through, like when you're on that boat crossing Seven Seas Lagoon, you can see
it
it.
towers over Space Mountain. It is a really cool ride. Cannot wait to ride it. I'm hoping we're still pass holders to where we can at least try to get pass holder preview. And then of course, Guardians of the Galaxy is going to open sometime this year. That's another
Spring.
one. Yeah, well,
Spring.
It's coming along, of course.
Right now they're doing the exterior, so
Yeah, but of course, they're doing a lot of construction still at Epcot around in the center hub. Space 220 finally opened.
I want to eat that
Super expensive.
because I like space.
Well, but
Trust me, space has a lot of
50
space.
$50-$60 for a meal. I'd rather go spend that at Via Napoli. I could feed the family for $56, not for one person, but for an entire family at Via Napoli. Which, if you haven't been to Via Napoli in Italy at Epcot, really good pizza. We had the half-meter margarita with pepperoni on it. It was really good, and they had ginger ale. That blew our mind. So Timmy and I obviously got ginger ale, which you saw the pizza in our last video. But yeah, so a lot coming to this area, opening. Looking towards the future and everything, we're going to have hopefully some good content. Like I said, you're going to see some ride vehicles or some ride videos, the POVs of rides. Unfortunately, like the three videos we've already shot, we've already seen that we're going to get copyright claimed on every single one of them.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't, even putting, we don't own the rights to this music and everything. We're still getting hit with the copyright claim. Wish there was some way we could get hit with that, but it is what it is.
Let's go to the mouse.
We don't. We don't make any money off of any of
Let's
this.
go to the mouse.
Which, I do have to say, when we started last year, we were just below 60 subscribers. Now we're up to 80, which is
Party.
yeah. Of course, when you look at how many views we've had on videos, if just those people would just subscribe to our channel, it'd be awesome. Especially if it was.
We got cookies.
Don't say that too loud. If everybody be like, "Hey, I subscribe. Where's my cookie?"
We'll mail it. Send your social security number and bank info in the comments, please.
No.
Instagram DMs. Yes.
Thinking before acting.
I don't know what that means.
And it's a term he learned when they did karate years ago.
Yep, I can't think that.
And that is a very good saying. Thinking before acting.
Well, I've never heard that.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's that's pretty much it. It feels like there was a lot to talk about. Granted, we went on rants and stuff, but I think the big thing out of this is, if you're watching this, or you watch this at any get a time, you watch our other videos, we really appreciate it. We honestly, we do this for the fun of it. This is not, we are part-timers. That's why you see videos very sporadic. We're not going out every day and shooting videos like the Daily Woo and Super Enthused or Danny 709, the trackers. We just, this is not our full-time gig. This is part-time. We love it.
I have a full-time job at school. Fortunately.
VOR no-go. I have no idea. Virtual no. I have. Sorry, right Malaku. I have no idea what VOR no go is, or I figure N go means no go. But yeah, we basically as of July, we've been doing this for 2 years. And technically, we've got basically a video. When we started this, we pretty much said, if we can do a video once a month.
Well, let's just say we wanted to do IAPA, so
and
we were pushing a lot of videos.
When we first started, we were like, it'd be great if we could get media status for
IAPA.
IAPA.
Let's start cranking the videos out one by one.
But then the pandemic hit.
And then they sent you a letter. They're like, sorry.
Yeah, I seriously think, even though we were a new YouTube channel, I think we were going to get media status for IAPA 2020. Of course, with the pandemic, they canceled and everything. And everything going on last year, we just didn't even try. So hopefully this year, maybe we might be able to get to IAPA. That would be
D23.
D20. We got to join D23. But still.
Pre-order tickets. Pre-order.
It'd be great if Star Wars Celebration comes back to Orlando. Yeah. Of course, if you haven't seen previous videos, I am a 501st.
What's your thoughts on Book of Boba Fett?
I like it. I really,
we have stuff to talk about now.
Yeah, we're just coming up with stuff. Book of Boba Fett. I am seriously liking it. I think it has been a very good story. Some of my new coworkers don't think so. They think he
should have done Mandalorian season 3, but that's my
they say Boba Fett is soft, which yes. But as I've told my coworkers, when you look at Boba Fett, okay, when we see him in Return of the Jedi, before he goes, he's complete badass. I know I said it. Sorry. Oh God, we're no longer a family channel. Now it's just the D attractions review because the son has gone away.
This is a family channel. There are kids watching. Maybe.
I did put this as not made for kids. But anyways.
Oh, now I've had a
so
migraine, maybe.
When you look at Boba Fett, he had been in the Sarlacc pit for some time. The acid wearing away at his body, even though Beskar was somewhat pretty much helping him survive, he was traumatized. Even as, and it's like, folks, you gotta remember, he's still considered a clone. He was a non-augmented clone of Jango Fett. So Boba, but Boba was treated as the son of Jango. So, not get into too much, but he's, to me, he's trying to become legit. When they were like, oh, how could he not? He's a wuss. He doesn't know hand-to-hand combat. First of all, he was still a kid when he lost his dad. His dad wasn't around to teach him anything. And being a bounty hunter wearing Mandalorian armor, he got used to utilizing his rockets and his blaster and his jetpack with the rocket. He got used to he didn't have to hand-to-hand combat. So now, okay, if you haven't seen it yet, there's going to be spoilers.
Spoiler alert! If you have not seen the Book of Boba Fett, please click off. Thank you. Proceed.
Okay, thank you. No, I mean, he gets brought into the Tuskens and everything once, they saw him as a friend. They taught him, hand-to-hand combat. So I think, of course, we're seeing, I love how they're showing what happened previously before basically what we saw him in The Mandalorian. And of course, in the latest episode, spoiler alert, we see where, how he came upon Fennec Shan, how he saved her. But what's interesting I know you haven't seen it yet, but
I'm not big in
where towards the end of the episode, you don't see the Mandalorian, but you hear the Mandalorian music. That da 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 da. So you're just like, oh my God, are we gonna have a crossover where we are going to see the Mandalorian somewhere in these next few episodes?
Stay tuned next week.
I think there's like 4 episodes left. So are we going to see a Mandalorian in this? Yeah. So
no Grogu because he's
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
But just there's a scatters. See what you started.
You said we needed stuff to talk about.
Are you done?
Hmm?
You done?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. But some good shows coming up. Mandalorian's been good. Looking forward to Obi-Wan. Mandalorian season 3 late next year. So definitely some good Star Wars.
Have you seen Vision?
What?
Visions?
Star
Wars. It's supposed to. No.
I don't think I have.
Okay, never mind.
Of course, I just got done watching the first season of Hawkeye. Still,
what'd you think?
it was good.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it was good. So I haven't. I've only gotten to a few episodes of Loki. Didn't watch WandaVision. That just right off the bat, WandaVision just did not catch me. Like, oh, I gotta watch.
This hurts me.
Look, you like watching things. I like watching certain things. So
And Star Wars is horrible.
I'm gonna disown this kid.
Oh. That's nice.
Anyways. but again, really appreciate everybody watching our videos. If you see this and hopefully you think we're cool, funny, whatever, please subscribe to our channel.
Funny.
Yeah. If anything, subscribe for him.
Oh yeah.
Again, we don't do this. We're not making any money. I mean,
Zilch. Whatever Social Blade is doing, we've not done that. We've not done.
Have you checked their website lately?
Not really.
Yeah, we're probably like a D.
That's nice.
But again, but this is a lot of these videos that we do, it's so we can go back later and watch and be like, oh, I remember when we did that, and probably laugh at each other. I watched our very first video, and I'm just looking. I'm like, oh my gosh, you look so young because you were 7th grade. You were 7th grade.
Well, July, so technically I was no grade.
But still. I mean, okay.
I cut my hair that day, and trust me, I try to forget about it.
I mean, it was So
2 years ago.
I'm he's older and I'm fatter. But again, I appreciate everybody, watching our videos. To my coworkers who are also now subscribers, thank you.
Let's make people mad right now. So, Spider-Man No Way Home. Here's what happens.
No, don't.
Batman dies. I'm sorry. Lightning McQueen gets sent back to Gotham City. And somehow Pikachu's in it.
Are you done?
Oh, no.
Probably one of the last things, hopefully, when we are able to move onto our new home in hopefully May, June, the latest, we'll have
that studio.
We're kind of turn the study into our studio, where basically it'll be, if you've watched some of our previous home videos and everything, all the stuff behind us and everything, I'll finally be back and everything.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is my domain.
Yeah, we're doing this in his room, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But but appreciate y'all joining us. Don't forget to subscribe.
Like, comment, share to your grandma, grandpa.
If you got questions, you can email us at dsattractionsreviewva
or comment
at gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at DS Attractions Review. So look forward to many more videos, especially for this year, seeing what content we're going to bring out. Again, it's not going to probably be as many as you might think, but I know we at least got 3 videos of rides coming up.
I got 5.
So we got his 5 videos. So we're going to have some videos coming up and everything. But appreciate you joining us tonight, and we will catch you next time. And have a good night. And you want to say bye?
Hasta la vista.
I see what I have to deal with. Good night, everyone.
Okay. And